Who knows?
Wow. I wouldn't.
My God.
Well,
Trust no one.
there you go.
And nowadays that's the
Ain't no one loyal anymore.
Stealing my
No
dog.
Dogs ain't loyal.
They came to date the dog, not the person.
Well, that's a whole different story.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
that got weird.
Right. So, like she said, our question of the day, our question of the night, it's actually your friend's girlfriend or boyfriend is still on Tinder and just swiped right on your picture. What do you do? So we're gonna be answering that question towards the end of the show.
And if you have our personal cell
Right.
numbers, call in and give us your answers.
Right. So you can call in around. Our show ends around 9:00, so you can call in around like 8:50.
Yeah.
I think that's the time around the time we'll be that section.
You won't be a booty call, so it's perfect.
Right.
Good time.
Right. 8:50. So, all right. So now we're done with Miss Genji's tidbits. We're gonna move right on into our next segment with Miss Jenny right after this break.
You've all heard about it.
Sorry, the old tailor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead.
Now let's talk about it here on Millennial 101 24/7 Miami TV. Missing us, didn't you? Welcome back to Millennial 101 here on only 24/7 Miami TV.
Hashtag student loans.
Hashtag drinking.
Hashtag rant.
Hashtag the struggle is real.
All right, we are back. So you guys are listening to Millennial 101 on 24/7 Miami TV. And now we have Miss Jenny with the struggle.
Okay,
So
my friends. So I think we can all relate to this one. I'm feeling it especially only because of the wedding. So it's not permanent, but it's still a struggle. How many of us, okay, are trying to pay our bills with the money that we make and then still have a life and still be able to do things, right?
Same.
Amen.
A to the freaking men.
Thank you.
Retweet.
Literally get paid on a Friday, and by the hour, all the money's gone.
No, beginning of the month.
I don't
the
even
first,
see my check. That's
It's
so
so
sad.
bad.
Like
It is
I don't
so
even
bad.
open it.
Literally, I got paid this week, the Friday that just passed, and I had to buy a bunch of the stuff for the wedding. I got like $20 left to like the day before the wedding, and it's disgusting. Like thinking about it, we have rent, car insurance, health insurance,
Yeah.
phone bills, gas, food. I don't even know what else. Like, how are we supposed to live?
and then you need emergency. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then you need emergency money just in case if anything, decides
wanna
to.
go out.
Yeah. Or like, what if somebody says you want to come get a drink with me? Is it like buy one get one free, and I get your free one?
So I'm glad we all on the same struggle because I thought it was just me.
No, man.
I thought it was
No,
just
no.
me.
No, like
No.
I swear.
Angie here too.
And you know what?
She's
You're right.
agreeing.
Yes, our friend
Miss
Angie
PR
here.
Miss PR over here is on the same level as us. But it is just so right. We're just all broke. Trust
And
me.
it's so bad because then like they tell you go to school so you can get a good job and pay for your bills, but you have to take out $25,000 of student loans to do it. So on top of everything you got to pay, then you got student loans too. Like it's
That's
so
a
nuts.
real struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, not I think, but it's crazy because even though we're struggling, at the same time, this is the way I look at it. Like, I look at it as if we're struggling in our everyday life, but when it comes to the things that we want to do in life, we're like excelling at that. So like, yes, we have this online radio show. So I feel like this is something that we're excelling at. Like we're doing it, we're getting it done. We're not making excuses about it, but I understand that, the stuff that we want to do, the stuff that lets us survive, it's just like killing us. Because trust me, I go through it every day and I'm just like, yo, like if it wasn't for YouTube and this radio show,
I think I'd lose my mind.
But it's
if it
not
wasn't
even
for this.
about that. I think it's also the Miami lifestyle. Like, let's say you have Jenny, the $20 that you have left. Okay, maybe you can buy yourself like what, maybe 1-2 beers, depending on where you go. Okay, but also the gas, the tolls, the parking, like.
So before you even get there, you're out
exactly,
$20 anyways.
Exactly. So it's also the Miami lifestyle, I think.
But there's been studies that like to live on your own at our age, you have to work. I think it's like 97 hours a week.
Oh,
That's
You only can
physically
work how many?
impossible.
What is it, 40 something?
And if you're not allowed overtime, you can only work 40.
Yeah.
But even if you can work overtime, to work 97 hours in 1 week,
That's crazy.
That's
That-
insane.
That sounds
I
like
that's
work
humanly
40
impossible.
I work 40 hours a week, and
You're already sick.
I'm already dying. Like
I'm
like,
dead.
dead.
By Friday night, I'm like, is it bedtime yet?
Yeah.
well, they are
Because,
28. So.
Yeah.
really,
That's
I think
another-
Excuse
I
me,
think it
I'm
just got
actually
cold.
27. Get it
Okay.
right, okay?
Yeah, but 25. So, you know,
Okay.
it's a little bit different, you know, when you have a bit of.
I'm a
yeah.
little offended.
No,
You just
I'm-
got called
But you know,
old.
like y'all know how
I
it is.
agree.
The older you get like real sleepy. So I'm just saying.
You start.
You're already putting the show at my bedtime. Like,
So,
come
you
on.
know, but it's hard out here.
It is.
plain and
This
simple,
this
it's
is
so
really the struggle.
hard. And I think nowadays in the 21st century, or just in the last few years, it's been harder. Like you were just saying, like you have to work so many hours, but to live here in Miami, you have to have a roommate or two.
Exactly.
Like you're not living on your own unless your father is freaking Trump.
Thank you.
Ew.
And like
I'd rather
now
be
that
I'd rather be
you-
poor. Exactly. I'd rather be poor.
and now that you
So,
bring that up,
Mhm.
it's crazy to me to think how many people like my age or Gen G's age, like just our age in general, are still living with our parents.
Right.
I know.
I'm gonna be married in 11 days, and me and him are living with my parents.
But you see, sometimes it's not always a bad thing. Like, cause you know, in your situation, like you're getting married at a young age, yes, but at the same time, like this is why I always say, like, you're chasing your goals still. You know, it's not like you're just getting married and
Yeah.
then you're gonna live with your parents. Like, you're not doing anything. No, that's not the case. Like, you're doing something with your life. So I feel like people that are actually doing something with their life and have goals and are reaching for them and not just sitting at home and just like, oh well, I'm about to marry Becky tomorrow, and you know, we're gonna just sit at my mom's house and we're gonna smoke some stuff and we're just gonna talk to my mom, watch reality TV. Like, get your life, because that's ridiculous, right? Get your life.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what we're doing, you know?
That gets
like,
old.
Right, that gets old. And like, I know for me, my mom and dad always told me, oh brother, we want you to stay at home and live, you know, we don't want you to have to
I got the
rent."
same thing.
Exactly.
Save your money,
Save your
live
money.
here.
Right.
Then when you move out, you're good.
You're good.
And she's even saying that now because I'm ready to be like, how much money are we getting from the wedding so I can buy a house?
Right.
Because don't be offended, Mom. I love you and I love living with you.
We love
Okay. And they love you
Mom.
too. But I am ready to have my house so I can have my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like it's seeming more and more impossible as we get like older,
Well,
I
guess
guess.
what? Don't give up.
I'm not we're not. We're
Right.
not giving up.
Don't give up.
That don't happen in my house.
Right.
But it's like becoming it seems because we've lived on our own before this.
Okay.
And he worked 2 jobs and I worked at you and me both worked
Right,
at the
right,
radio
right.
station and I worked as many hours as I could, but we were living paycheck to paycheck and still dipping into my savings. And that was a 1-bedroom
I
apartment
don't have a savings.
in Davie. Oh no, this savings was refunds from school that went real quick.
I believe it. I believe it.
So and that was a 1-bedroom apartment in Davie. And it wasn't
Wow.
even like the best neighborhood. And it was still about $1,000
It's hard.
just for that. You know what I mean?
1,000? That's
Just for the bedroom. And just for like the
Alone.
apartment.
And
then
she said that
came-
wasn't in a good neighborhood.
No.
It was still
Mm-mm.
1,000.
Like,
studio.
We would
Yeah.
buy the studio please was still like $900. Yeah. I was like, for that I might as well have my own room.
Yeah.
So like
So-
Benji, like you're the same age as Jenny. So like, what's your take? Because I know we all live with our parents.
I live with my
So, like,
parents. Yeah,
what's
I
your
actually
take on
moved
it?
back with my parents because I started school.
Oh.
So once I'm done paying school, then I can afford to live by
Oh, so you
myself.
before you were living by
Yeah,
yourself.
I was, but with a roommate, of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right, right,
okay.
right. So,
Yeah,
like,
no,
what's
not
that-
alone. I wish.
Right. So what's that like? That experience, like, what is that? Just going into that, like, what should you like to help us three? Like, what advice would you give us three and the listeners
About
living on your own and with a roommate and living? here in
honestly, saving is the most important thing that you can do. Other than that, like for example, me, what I do, this is like it's like my Bible. I get my paycheck, I pay all of my bills. I don't care how much I have left, and then whatever I have left, I'm gonna put it on my savings. So whatever you have left, at least $5, trust me, it's gonna make a difference.
Trust me. Yes.
Trust
It does
me.
make a
Florida.
It does
difference.
make a
helps
difference.
me because
Absolutely.
Actually, I thought that
So
would be-
pay all of your bills, put something on your savings, and
Uh-huh.
whatever is left, then you have to deal with it. It's
Right.
it's
And there's
it's your
so
life.
my job, because I'm full time, offers a 401k thing, like where they take out money from your checking account. And my the woman who does our taxes actually told me that the government gave me a tax break because I'm too poor to be putting money in a 401k.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's the real struggle.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
gosh.
That's like You know it's
Help
bad.
that
So
girl.
what she told me is before you start putting money in a 401k, because you get penalized for touching that before you're
Right,
supposed
yes,
to.
Yeah.
So she said before you start putting money in a 401k, whatever you would put in that, put into a savings account. And make sure you have at least 6 months of your salary in a savings. And then,
Definitely.
God forbid you lose your job or you just want to quit and find another one, you have at least 6 months to live
Or
off
you want
of.
to take a little break also.
Right.
True.
Why not? Sometimes we need a break.
Yeah, from the same old. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oof.
So
That's why I went to New Jersey for Labor Day.
I wish I could travel. My honeymoon's like 2 days.
It's okay.
You know what? At least you got a honeymoon.
Yes.
Right.
True.
You got a
That's right.
honeymoon.
You're
Let's be
right.
grateful.
Thank the Lord for
Be
that.
grateful.
The tax lady struggles, all right?
Right.
You're going to have a 2 days honeymoon.
Oh my God.
Listen, if I get another tax break for the honeymoon, I'm so down with that, okay? I'm fine with that.
I'm done.
But yeah, so that's been my struggle this week is paying my bills
Glad
and
you
trying to
can
live a
see.
life. So
That's all
I'm
of our
glad
struggle.
that
She shared
everybody
the
feels
struggle
that
with us.
pain.
As you can see,
You're not
She's
alone.
Going
Struggle
around the
shared.
room.
Thank
with
you
us,
for
so you're
that.
not
Thanks
the
for
only
listening,
one.
and I'm sure you guys know that struggle too.
Right.
So,
Let's we're gonna take another break actually.
but don't go anywhere.
Don't go nowhere. And when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about Hurricane Irma.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. You've all heard about it.
I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead.
Now let's talk about it here on Millennial 101 24/7 Miami TV.
Octavio, yo, DACA. What? Get your together. We gotta go. Go where? We're moving. Did you hear the memo? We're moving to Wednesdays. Wednesdays? Yes, we're moving to Wednesdays at 7. Get your together. We gotta go. Okay.
That's right. The Royo Show is moving now to Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, only on 247miami.tv.
Guess who's back? Back again.
I'm Miss J, and this is Millennial 101.
Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Hey, this is Joy.
Siobhan.
Mike. And this is Drew. What's the show called again? What's cooking?
Are you
Mike,
kidding
where have
me?
you been?
Always
Oh my
something with
God.
you.
The first 12 times? Sorry.
It's now trending. Make sure you catch a new episode every Monday from 3 to 5 on 247miami.tv.
Missing us, didn't you? Welcome back to Millennial 101 here on only 24/7 Miami TV.
I know I'm not the only one that needs help surviving my 20s. Up next, it's survival mode.
All right, we are back.
Hola.
Survival mode it is. All right, so as you know, we said we're going to come back and talk about Hurricane Irma. Survival mode actually has a lot to do with Hurricane Irma.
Okay, hold on. Can I give a quick shout out?
Go ahead.
So a couple years ago, what got me into radio was actually an internship that I was given by his radio. I'll give you his radio name is Broadway, and I just saw that he's watching our Facebook Live video, so I thought that was really cool.
Hi, Broadway.
Hey. He was the one who got me into radio and like made me want to like actually do this. So it's a little like I'm not like starstruck, but like that's kind of cool that he's watching.
Right.
Thank you for watching.
That is cool.
Recognizable, yeah.
Right.
Yes. So that makes me excited that a radio guy is watching our radio show.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce.
Awesome.
So if you are on Google or any social media, get your life. If you are
I
on,
think Lance got
that
scared.
is-
He thought it was happening outside.
That's what's going to go on this weekend.
That's the winds that you may possibly hear outside your windows going up against your shutters, you know. So if you're or any other social media site, you will see that Hurricane
He
Irma.
like jumped out of his chair.
I did, like that scared me for real. Hurricane Irma is catastrophic. It's being called potentially catastrophic, quote unquote. Hurricane Irma nears Eastern Caribbean islands as we speak, and just like I really feel bad for those islands, honestly. Like,
Oh my God.
like they're already living in shacks. So
it's already like
So it's
over the
like-
Leeward Islands. They're gonna get slammed.
like
And like all those Caribbean, the little islands,
that's what I'm
and
saying.
Puerto Rico's like 3
Little
miles
too.
long. Like
Right.
it's gonna get destroyed.
Oh,
I feel so bad.
I really don't.
So I just found this on trending on Twitter.
Okay, go ahead.
So Delta just this is a flight from Miami to Phoenix, right?
Okay.
Leaving tomorrow,
Oop.
went from $547 to $32,000.
What?
32.
No, I'm sorry,
$3,200.
$3,200.
That's so ridiculous.
But that's
paying
crazy.
that
Like
much on
if
a
you're
flight?
trying to evacuate, why are you raising prices?
Right.
Price gouging, and that's illegal, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Do not let anybody
that.
price gouge you.
Shame
Gas,
on them.
anything. That's illegal.
Gas just went up 10 cents in the last 2 days.
And that's a lot of gas
And
right
that's
there.
a-
That's
yeah,
a lot
that's
of
a
money right there. We just talked about saving.
10 cents. could do
Speaking
a
of the
lot.
struggle and spending all your money,
Exactly.
here's some more expensive gas.
So it went from what you say again? $300?
From $500 to
$500.
$3,200.
Wow.
That's me. I think that they should
Around
like.
Delta, man.
I think they should be
Delta.
giving out free flights like at this point.
Yes.
you. They
People are
should
trying
be.
to evacuate. It's
it-
not like you're going on a
I also, to
vacation.
save my life, I need to use my life savings. Oh, that's cool. No problem. Here, take my money.
the struggle.
Are we serious? This hashtag the struggle for real.
It's like Delta is giving you every fright.
Every flight.
Yeah,
It's frightening.
No, you're
She's
gonna
so
see why
scared
I'm
she
gonna
can't
say
even
that.
talk right.
So I'm reading here on CNN, very reliable source.
Oh.
Hashtag Trump.
Are they real news?
Yes, real
Yes,
news.
real.
Hashtag fake news.
Fake news, right? The U.S. military has ordered. We can't say words today. What's going on?
We're nervous because
Right.
of Irma.
We're frightened with all this price gouging.
The U.S. military has ordered the evacuation of over 5,000 personnel from a naval air station in Florida in preparation for Hurricane Irma. Irma is now a Category 5 storm and one of the strongest ever recorded in the Atlantic. Currently, it is threatening to slam into Caribbean islands, including Puerto Rico, like we just said, and the Virgin Islands, with quote-unquote potentially catastrophic force on Wednesday, the National Hurricane Center said. Yeah,
Wow.
that's, you can go more. You can go look on. You can look more on this on CNN Politics. But
But it's the size of
far.
Ohio right now.
Like,
It's
That's huge.
you know
yeah,
what?
it's
I'm
bigger
going to
than the state of
Tallahassee. I'm getting out of here. Bye.
Tallahassee. You're just going.
It's gonna go up that way anyway.
But it's not gonna hit as bad.
You should have just went back to state of New
Right?
Jersey.
That's what I was trying to do, but the ticket was already paid for.
Mm.
I'd have been like, I can't go back there because I'm gonna die if I go. So
I mean, you
just
wouldn't be
change
here
it.
tonight, but you wouldn't have to deal with this. And you said your parents
So what, am I
are
leave y'all to
leaving,
die?
right?
I'm gonna leave y'all to die.
Can we?
Oh, at least he loves us enough to die with us.
Are you gonna come
Oh, wait.
with the raft to my house?
And
pick
that's
me
true.
up?
You did say your parents are leaving you, right?
Yeah.
All right, but I have family here.
But it's okay because they're going to the Cowboys game, and that's acceptable because go Cowboys. Just gonna say,
My dad would love you.
and that's for my mom. Go Cowboys.
Bless them. Oh my.
And they're
gosh.
gonna be in the best stadium ever, so they'll be safe no matter what.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
They're
so
gonna
let's look on. We're gonna be looking on Twitter. We're gonna go to a quick break. Just a little quick.
I think
one,
when
but
we
we're
come
gonna go-
back, we should give them like tips to
Right,
prepare for
to
this
prepare.
hurricane.
And we're gonna have more updates because we are a live show and we have live updates. Get your
That's
live.
right.
Life.
Go ahead, Losi. I can't get your name right today.
Sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead.
Now let's talk about it here on Millennial 101 24/7 Miami TV.
Hey, this is Joy.
Siobhan. Mike. And this is Drew. What's the show called again? What's cooking?
Are you
Mike,
kidding
where
me?
have you been?
Always
Oh my
something
God.
to
Attention
do.
the first 12 times? Sorry.
It's now trending. Make sure you catch a new episode every Monday from 3 to 5 on 247miami.tv.
Hey.
And I'm Tonino.
And we are What's Poppin' Culture on 24/7 Miami.
Catch us every Friday at 11 a.m. and rebroadcast throughout the whole week.
We have celebrity
Hey, no.
gossipers trending and trolling, watching social media so you don't have to.
We got current events and we got some mixes from the hottest DJs in the 305.
You can follow us on Twitter at WPopInCulture.
Also check us out on SoundCloud at What's Pop in Culture. And hey, what's the Instagram?
What's Poppin' Culture?
Follow us.
Guess who's back? Back again.
I'm Miss J, and this is Millennial 101.
Tell a friend.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Get it. We back. Oh, and on a more serious note, we're gonna talk about Hurricane Irma. Hey, that did not rhyme. That did not. All right, so we gotta have a little bit of fun between this, with this whole serious storm. Irma, and you know what is funny?
She's not messing
My
around.
name is Irma. Irma, better get your life, Irma. What you doing? You live in New Jersey, Irma. Her name is
You
Irma.
brought
Irma.
you brought
You brought Irma.
you brought it. You New Jersey.
Oh, you did. Who brought Jose though?
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico about Jose. Puerto Rico, you better.
Jose needs to turn right back around. Thank you very much.
Jose.
That's Jose.
Jose.
Ho.
What you say, Jose?
Jose.
Jose, what?
Jose.
That hoe better not say nothing. You better take your
Aye.
All right, so
Now that we're getting our life back together.
Right, we're getting our life back together. Genji was saying there's a lot of stuff going on Twitter for Hurricane Irma.
Yes.
Update us, girl.
Well, have you? This is not updates. This is pretty much me going through all of the memes. Like, they're funny.
I'm loving these
Oh my
memes.
god, they're funny.
Okay,
honestly,
give
they're
us-
funny.
Thanks to millennials.
I'm sorry, like people. I don't know. Let me tell you.
I think
this one.
I don't know. I think the memes are pretty hilarious.
Okay, so there's a picture. I don't know who that is, but I
Let
think
me
it's
see.
funny.
Oh, that's But when he does his I
Stand
don't know the character's name.
Well, he on crack and look like his.
But he
Yeah,
says-
he's supposed to be like
okay.
an addict.
He says, "Hey Texas, hey Texas, can we get some of them supplies back?" I think Lance should say it with the accent.
What accent?
That accent.
Bring life to this photo, Lance.
Yeah, come on. You
What
can do
accent?
it.
Like heavy? I mean, like Texas?
No.
Or a black
Your
accent. Oh, a black accent. That's what they meant.
A black
African American accent. I didn't know we had an accent.
saying that you
Listen, millennials are not politically
accent.
correct, so
Yes,
it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't want to say something.
Hey, Texas, can we get some of them supplies back?
Exactly. There you go. Thank you very much.
There goes the African American accent. I'm sorry if I didn't do it right.
You did
Listen,
I don't know to
listen.
tell you.
I'm sure you would. You did it better than I would have done.
Than any of us, I think.
Yeah.
Because I am the only black person. So, yeah.
Guys, I just heard. I'm a big Paramore fan, by the way. I know it's out of nowhere.
Okay.
They're
What?
coming here in Miami. I finally got tickets, and now it's
Lauren.
postponed.
You didn't tell me.
Was it supposed to be like this
Somebody
weekend?
hooked me up.
Oh, thanks for the hookup. You have to hook up. You get the hookup. You have to hook up.
But she only had 2 tickets.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
But
So
she
what?
got
You're
already
going?
seen them.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're postponing it because the show
When was it
is
supposed to be?
Friday night,
Oh, snap.
and that's
So
when
what-
things are gonna get heavy and crazy here.
So when are they gonna postpone it to?
I have no idea. I'm still updating with that. I'm still updating with Irma. But my friend just tagged me in something saying that they are postponing it. They're holding off. I know
Man.
they're performing in Jacksonville, so they could still do that tomorrow. But the following day after the Miami show on Saturday is Orlando. So I think that will affect Miami and Orlando's
Definitely.
show. And that
This
really
Irma
blows.
needs to go somewhere, man.
Yes, please
Jesus.
take your
So speaking of
Uh-uh.
Irma.
Mm.
Can we get those top 10
That
things
list
that we
again?
need? That
Please
Like,
do because I
list
haven't
again?
done
Yeah,
anything.
give us that list one more time.
All right, guys, water. And not the water from the streets.
Get your line.
Drinkable water.
What?
Go get some. Get gallons, water bottles, at least a 24-pack, guys. At least. Blankets, because you never know how it's going to go. You're going to need to lay on them. You don't know where you're going to end up being. Gas, as we were talking about, definitely stock up on the gas. Battery electronics, meaning radios, flashlights. Flashlights is another one. Canned goods. Medicines that you guys need, especially Advil or anything that is going to be needed, especially with things like stress, Xanax, Prozac, something like that, to calm your nerves, calm the pain. Matches when lighters don't work, for your barbecues, for lighting candles because power might go out. Cash because
You never know.
power might go out. There goes your credit card.
And if you need to go like out of the state,
Yeah.
let your bank know. Otherwise, they'll freeze your account for weird charges.
Right, and that's
Yes.
anytime. Hurricane or no hurricane.
True.
They will
True.
do that. I've seen it happen.
And
And
I was
I
also
think-
reading some tips like take bags of ice, like regular ice cubes and start sticking them in your freezer. And also taking Tupperwares and filling them, not completely because, it'll expand when the water freezes, filling them almost completely with water, freezing those because those will take longer to melt than ice cubes.
Right.
That's a good.
And wherever you can fit those freezer bags of ice, stick that in your freezer too.
Yes, and speaking of like Tupperware, to put in like what was I gonna say, as those big tubs, so you could put paperwork, anything in there, to protect it. Especially, I saw somebody in Texas doing this, that they put their baby's carriage in one of those big, like those tubs, those plastic tubs, and had the baby floating around in the river.
That's a good idea.
It is a good. It's pretty scary, but it is a good idea.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think you guys forgot the most important thing, and like I'm being serious.
Which is
beer.
Oh man!
Oh gosh!
Come on!
No, beer sucks. Wine. I know you hate wine. Wine.
You don't know beer. You want to get lit. You don't want to fall asleep. With the rain, I would fall asleep.
Yeah, but where are you gonna put? I mean,
everything's dark. No, you need to
going,
get lit. You need to.
If the power's still going, yeah. What they say: get your washing machine, fill it up with ice.
Exactly.
There you go. See?
Exactly. You guys
get your washing machine, fill it up with ice.
Yeah.
To keep your alcohol cold.
Yes.
It's like a mini fridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna melt.
Okay.
How's it gonna melt?
Eventually,
but the water is gonna just disappear.
And it's not gonna be
alcohol.
For alcohol.
For alcohol.
For alcohol.
This is not.
I can't believe we forgot alcohol and soda.
That should be on your top.
One of the things you need to put on the list. This is not mandatory.
Yes.
Alcohol.
Excuse me, but Florida is like known for hurricane parties. How did we forget alcohol?
Oh well, hey, I'll have a.
Beer is good, but I was saying wine is, you don't need to put it in any temperature unless you're getting like
or you could just get like regular alcohol, like liquor, because you don't need that cold to take shots. Duh.
Sure don't.
Come on.
How does tequila?
Oh, tequila. Hot tequila. That's my favorite.
All right, so.
Oh, flor de caña.
Flor de caña.
Oh my gosh, you got a crazy one. Lance, we're gonna make you try that.
I'm not trying that. That sounds crazy.
Well, I went on in a Mexican restaurant. I tried mezcal.
What is that?
Apparently it's stronger than aguardiente.
Stronger?
Stronger.
I didn't know you could get stronger than that.
Oh my god, it was.
Aguardiente is like
it's like a really strong.
Also Trump.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much.
We just going in on him.
It's kind of like gin and tequila mixed together.
Oh my god, it's deadly. It's deadly.
So you know what? Speaking of deadly and Trump, we're gonna go into our question and we're gonna answer it. But you know, I feel like this is something Trump would do.
So remind us of what the question is.
Yeah, I'm about to remind you. So let me get it to the Google Doc. All right. So our question is: your friend's girlfriend or boyfriend is still on Tinder and just swiped right on your picture. What would you do, Millennial 101 crew?
Tell that person ASAP.
You would tell that person ASAP?
ASAP.
Yeah, like
because what kind of friend are you letting your boyfriend or girlfriend swipe right on you? Hello.
Screenshot.
Well, it's not our fault that they swiped right though.
Yeah, but
because Tinder doesn't work that way.
True.
Right. So I think that I would honestly, what I would do is I would play along with it. No. I wouldn't let it go that far, but I would play along as in like, oh hey, what's going on? And if they start trying to act all nasty and stuff, then that's when I say, all right, goodbye, bye.
Okay,
you
bye. Tell your friend?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my friend.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna call them up real quick, text them, whatever they doing, you know. And like, you want to get that over there?
Yeah, you need
that over there because
they need to know.
They need to know
because if they're swiping right on me, who else are they swiping right on? And why are they still on Tinder if they're in a relationship?
Now, if it's open, then that's on y'all.
But then don't be swiping on her friends or his friends. Like, come on.
But Tinder, I've never been on Tinder. Sorry, never did that.
Me neither.
I haven't. I've used my friends to find him a girlfriend.
Me neither. Cuff.
I've Tindered for a friend.
Tinder for a friend. That's like someone saying that they made up a grinder.
No, it was like it's my best guy friend and he's single. I don't know if he's watching. Hi, Andrew. And he had a Tinder while he was still down here. He used to work
at CBS.
Yep. And we would sit at events and I would just like Tinder for him.
But okay, so that's my next question. So if for you to know someone swiped right, do you have to swipe right? Or
I have no idea.
You know,
no, it's
honestly, I was just messing. I don't know. How does that work?
Lance.
So now no one knows how.
I think
I just like swiping right.
It's just people that are around you. Isn't it?
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
just like a location type thing. So what
Yeah.
happens is, and you know what? I don't know why they're ashamed. First of all, to act like they've never been on an online dating app. I'm
never
not
have.
saying. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Tinder wasn't around when I was single, so.
Anywho, online it just basically you sign on and then you just keep swiping. Like you swipe left if you don't like the person. No, you swipe left if you don't like the person. You swipe right.
Thank you,
if like the
Angie.
person.
Thank you so much.
Angie knows.
So Angie knows. No, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. But yeah, like you have no control over swiping. Well, you have no control on
who swipes on you.
Right, you have no
but
control on that.
so if let's say you swiped right on somebody, is that person gonna know even if you guys aren't a match?
Okay, so
Because I know it tells you if you're a match.
Right. So if your friend's boyfriend or girlfriend swiped right on you, the only way you would know that they matched you is if you swiped.
That
right
means you swiped right on their picture.
Right.
Oh, you're a bad friend.
That's why no one answered our question.
Oh wow! Wow!
You didn't think that far.
That's what I was asking. I was like, wait, don't you have to match up
Yeah,
and
you
like
gotta
each
match.
Well,
Right.
maybe you got confused with another dating app,
Right.
Lance?
No.
No?
Just,
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Yeah, so that's how you have.
Guys, we're talking about eHarmony, okay?
Black people meet.
Christian Mingle.
Farmers over the
Right. Yeah. So, all right. So.
Okay, so that means then you swiped on them too. So
Right.
what kind of friend are you swiping on your boyfriend or girlfriend's boyfriend? or
Okay,
girlfriend's
so
picture?
we could stir it up and make it seem
Right.
like what if you had an Instagram photo, a little racy of yourself, and
They
you
liked it.
and they liked it.
DMG.
That would make me
That's
so
better.
uncomfortable.
So we're gonna change the question up real quick since nobody answered on social media.
Well, my friend answered actually.
And I got an answer too.
All right, well, we're gonna come right back before we.
We're gonna read your
Let's
answers.
do
Keep
it.
commenting, y'all.
All right,
Keep commenting.
Come on, Elsie, take us away.
Oh, I got you.
Hey, this is Joy.
Mike. And this is Drew. What's the show called again? What's cooking?
Are you kidding me? Always
I'm
something
paying
to
attention the
do.
first 12 times. Sorry.
It's now trending. Make sure you catch a new episode every Monday from 3 to 5 on 247miami.tv.
Octavio, yo, DACA. What? Get your together. We gotta go. Go where? We're moving. Did you hear the memo? We're moving to Wednesdays. Wednesdays? Yes, we're moving to Wednesdays at 7. Get your together. We gotta go. Okay.
That's right. The Royo Show is moving now to Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, only on 247miami.tv.
Missing us, didn't you? Welcome back to Millennial 101 here on only 247 Miami TV.
We
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We back. All right, Gen G. So we just talked about our question. We realized that our question wasn't thought all the way through.
That's
but
my
it's okay.
fault. Sorry,
At least
guys.
someone answered.
Right, at least someone
Or my
answered.
friend
One person.
I got one
out of,
too.
A million people. But,
Okay.
hey.
Let's see. Well, my friend, she's a really, really good friend. She lives in Texas now, and this is her answer. Oh,
Is
this
it long?
is scary. If I wake up with the wrong food that day, I will screenshot the match and send it right away to my friend so she or he can see the trash that he or she is.
Savage.
But of course, first I would take some time to ask him some kinky questions.
Sounded like
So I can make the situation even worse for him.
Oh my
Womp, womp,
god.
womp.
Yo, nice thinking.
Nice thinking.
That was there was thought put into that
That's
one.
pretty much what you said.
It is.
Like you want to make
I
the
want to see what's up. Right here.
exactly.
Right. Exactly.
I also had a friend. Her name's Sam. Hi, Sam. She said that she would tell them ASAP. All that nonsense. ASAP.
Screenshot.
Absolutely.
And then maybe,
She's the
maybe like
best.
they're having like a little bit of problems in their relationship. That they
Oh,
just
don't
need
bring
to
the
break.
friends into it then.
Well, not the friends. You bring in society, because it's not just your friends on Tinder.
True.
It's everybody else around
But
you.
you know who the friends are. Come on. That's like Jono swiping right on my best friend. I freaking knocked the hell out of him. Let me just tell you what.
3.
No.
Cooties.
Cootie.
I don't share very well, so no.
I feel you, girl.
I feel you.
Heads
too.
will roll.
All right, so you know what? That's the end of our show. But we just I know it's only an hour, And you know,
I was just getting
a
into
little
it.
bit longer, right? I think we might have to work to an hour 30 one day.
What do you guys think? What do you guys
I
think?
think we could work to
We
that.
should.
Maybe Halloween time we might be able to slide
Yeah,
that in
we
there,
just
but-
gotta keep a bunch of you keep on checking
Keep
in
watching,
with us,
keep sharing,
Yes.
keep following
So,
us.
in talks of all that, upcoming we had the Susan G. Komen Walk, which is October 14th.
I think if you are listening,
Yeah.
you need to sign up and absolutely at least donate because it's such a
Yeah.
good cause. And
Right.
we were just, me, Genji, and LC were just at a kickoff party, and all the touching stories that we heard were just incredible. Incredible.
These people deserve it.
Absolutely. Like, people were like out of remission for like 10 years, you know what I mean? And it's because of foundations like Susan G. Komen, I think. And I have friends whose mothers were survivors.
Yeah, my aunt was a
So
I have 2 aunts that are survivors.
So we all have someone close.
Yeah.
So if you're
Definitely.
listening, I think if you can't make it out there, donate. So do something to
Yeah.
help.
And I wonder
Because-
if because we're partnered with CSB, of course. So I wonder if people can just come out that don't go to CSB, but they can come out and just help out. Even if it's like just promotional work, like just handing out things.
You know what?
Ads.
I think we can.
Yeah.
We can probably find out,
Right. we
and
can
if they
ask.
can, then we can post it on our Instagram or
Right.
something, or just we can post the website too to donate. Like if you guys want to donate.
Yes, the more the merrier.
So
on this.
October 14th is the walk, and we will be live broadcasting from the walk. Us and our other partner show
Now Trending.
I was about to say trending now. Now trending. So just keep a lookout for that, and we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Oh, and I
we're on
believe we have an
every-
interview coming up, don't we?
We do, but we don't have the
But
date.
it's
just
in the
yet.
works,
It's
in the
TBA,
works.
TBD.
It's really good stuff.
TBD
If you
determined.
are a food,
Specifically
food
seafood.
blogger or really into
Foodie.
food, yes,
Just seafood. Yeah.
seafood.
Make sure you stay tuned for that announcement
Yeah,
because
stay
that's
tuned
gonna
for
be
that announcement.
good.
But it is the South Beach Seafood Fest that we're actually talking about.
I think
But
Lance is very excited for some crab legs.
I'm very excited for that interview. If we get it, because
Here's some
he's gonna
lobster
bring me some
ravioli.
stuff so I can get some butter and some dipping in.
Fried octopus.
Ooh, lobster
let's
ravioli.
go. Yummy.
Crab legs. Can we just give a?
Y'all can have all the
hand?
seafood.
Okay, that's it. We have to go. I'm sorry.
It's dinner
Alright, so I
time.
just want to say thank you so much, guys. We all just want to say thank you so much for tuning in.
This has been
and
really
thank you
fun.
Also to 24/7 Miami TV for allowing us to be on the
Always.
radio.
Thank you,
thank you,
just
thank
wanna
you.
Say thank you so much to them. And just last,
Thank you to our
but not
viewers
least-
and listeners.
Right.
And shout out to Angie for
Thank
for
you,
allowing us.
Angie.
Going live.
And just last but not least, guys, just follow us on social media, Twitter and Instagram. We are at millennial101_. So if you don't know how to spell millennial, you can go on Google, or I can do it for you right now. It's MILLENNIAL101_,
And what's all our personal stuff so they can follow us as well.
or that too.
I'm at Miss_J, spelled out JAY_live on Instagram and Twitter.
I'm Sir Lance J Talks on Instagram, so you can follow me on there.
On Instagram, I'm Noise Junkie, Junkie with IE at the end, and on Twitter, Chew Monster with the A. I
Not
know.
an ER.
No, not an ER.
Illiterate much?
Sorry, I get bipolar with that.
And you over there?
Instagram ovr.xpsd.
I still love that.
Overexposed.
Overexposed. And Twitter, the
Tweeter.
Overexposed.
Tweeter.
Tweeter. And let's tweet together.
Together.
Okay, guys.
So, guys, thank you so much for listening.
This has
Make
been
sure you
so much
prepare.
fun.
Yes, stay
Make sure
safe,
you prepare
everybody.
for Hurricane Irma. This is no joke. We are serious about this. If we're serious, you should be serious as well. So just,
Hopefully we'll be here next week,
we will be here.
depending on what Irma does.
Flood or
we could
no
be on
flood?
Skype. We could be on something.
I mean,
Figure it
I'm
out.
Cuban, so I can just swim over here. I'm good. No offense to anybody. Sorry. Sorry.
I ain't Cuban. Okay. But I'm just saying, she said what she said. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for listening.
Tune in next
Stay safe.
week.
Thank you, guys.